Hello everyone and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. This is episode 6. Last time we completed the world of Atlantica. We meddled in the affairs. We were an outsider, the key bearer. And a really cool story element of that, like I said in the episode, was I love King Triton's involvement in the overall narrative of the story in that sense, with his knowledge of the key bearer, bringing destruction and ruin, shattering peace. So I just wanted to include that at the beginning of this episode, just in case people saw Atlantica and said, I'm skipping that one. There is some cool discussion that takes place in that episode in regards to like the overall story implications. And it's a shorter episode too. We kind of like rush through Atlantica pretty efficiently. So it's not my favorite world, but it has really good story stuff in regards to like how connected it is to the Kingdom Hearts narrative. And I really like that. Kind of wish that we had a bit more of that. And another thought that I had after finishing that episode was I think it would have been really cool if they did something different with the story to connect it even further, because we have these characters being, taken away. Like Alice is stolen from Wonderland. Jasmine is missing. Jasmine's taken from Agrabah. And there's this element of like they're snatching the Disney princesses. Ariel doesn't get picked up and kidnapped. Probably a little hard. They got to put her in a fishbowl and ship her off, So it's a little bit different in that regard. And something that I think would be really cool to actually work it into the Kingdom Hearts plot is they could have just done that particular element of the movie where Ursula bargains with Ariel about get some legs. And I think the really cool way to do it was maybe Ursula is able to manipulate Ariel in a way where she gets her land legs, maybe she loses her voice, and then that's how she gets snatched away. I feel like they could rework it to do something like that. I think that would have been a really clever way to handle it. Obviously that makes Atlantica so much of a bigger element. That's a lot of work. You kind of have to completely restructure where you want to take the story of Atlantica. But I think that would really work. Giving Ariel her legs so you can get her out of the ocean. And if she's got no voice, she can't really say anything about it either. And then whisk her off with the other Disney princesses. But because she's got fins, she has been spared that fate. Beginning this episode now, we're heading to the level 6 world above Atlantica. And this is one of my favorites. This might be top 3. This is top 3. This is an exceptional world. I love its inclusion. It's kind of a off-the-wall world to throw in when you're going, Disney and Final Fantasy. What's Disney that we can put in here? It's one that wouldn't come to mind, I don't think, for a lot of people if they have no idea what worlds are being included. So that's why I haven't spoken about it yet. This one's definitely a favorite. We'll normal drive over there in our big donut ship and see what we can find. I got my super mega destruction ship of doom right now. Packing a bunch of armor. A lot of guns. The forward cannons are going off like crazy. I'm glad that they did add a boost. That makes it a much easier ride. Something I really like about Kingdom Hearts 1 is while I don't really have the best fun in the gummy ship missions going to and from, they're short enough where they are not, it's not too bad at all. It's a little intermission. I like that it incorporates actually needing to travel between the worlds instead of just appearing there. But I like how they design space. I like how weird the worlds look. Like the weird, you know, little asteroids that you got going on here, and just the strange colors in the background. It's very simple, but I like its presentation. And there it is. It's a giant pumpkin. That's right, baby. Halloween Town. I love it so much. I love it so much. The Nightmare Before Christmas. I rewatched it recently for Christmas, and it's always just an absolute banger. Such a good inclusion. Touchstone Pictures, which, yes, is under Disney, so Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas is able to make it in here. I kind of wish that they had the iconic hill on this design, but they've got the main square, and they've got the graveyard in there in some way. Let's disembark. We have a Kingdom Hearts version of the Halloween Town theme as well, which is very cool. I actually have no idea if YouTube copyright will confuse that with the actual song. Might consider it a cover song, who knows. It's different enough, I think, right? I'd say so. We have everything fits the aesthetic. We have a cool speech bubble in dark mode, and Sora, Donald, and Goofy have some of their best designs that they will ever have to fit the vibe. This sure is a spooky place. I'll bet the people here are scary looking too. Don't worry, we look spooky too. If they scare us, we'll scare them right back. You think so? And there we are. I think I'm having an aspect ratio issue with the game at the moment, maybe? I might need to check something with the game. Give me one moment. Alright, fixed. Sometimes I get some tiny black bars and the resolution of the game messes up for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's when you have the window idle for some amount of time and it just goes, what if I started changing resolution? Fixed. We have amazing designs for these characters. It's so good. The artwork portraits have changed. We have a cool little thing on our face, and just the Halloween fit. I cannot state enough how perfect this is, and we kind of get spoiled in that way. We get back-to-back worlds across Atlantica and Halloween Town that actually incorporate you into the world aesthetically, and that you start seeing that and you're like, fuck, what could they have done for like Wonderland and the Colosseum and the jungle and Agrabah and whatever else could possibly be in this game. And it's so cool to see. In a perfect world, there's like unique outfits and designs for every world, but alas, that is not the way. We will take off Spellbinder, I think. You know what? I'm feeling nostalgic. I'm gonna nerf myself and just straight up put the Kingdom Key on. We're gonna lose some MP and some strength. Why, you ask? I just feel like it. But to be honest, it is because I look at the Dream Sword and I'm like, the Dream Sword doesn't fit in at all. That's a kind of a bit of a criticism, or just like the way that the world is structured in general that I have an issue with in this game is it would be really cool if your Keyblade and the keychain that you get was received at the beginning of the world. Like that was a way that you also blended in your key to also fit in with that world order. And then you get to like use the Keyblade that fits in with the world while you're there instead of getting it at the very end. So I think that would just be such a cool little change is, yeah, you get the Keyblade for the visual aesthetic so it fits in with the world. That would be my choice. But we'll use the Kingdom Key. None of the Keyblades fit this world, but Dream Sword, it's a little too bright. Let's go to the Guillotine Square. And this is cool as well. We have unique texturing for these Heartless that are also not attacking. What does that mean? It's a very unfortunate scene there where Sora summons his Keyblade and it just appears out of thin air. No flashy effects or anything. That's right. We have passive Heartless? What's going on there? Can I change Goofy's shield, actually, to the smaller one? I'm just gonna... Yeah, just... Big old yellow block. Again, the weapons stick out like a sore thumb in this very dreary, foggy, desolate town. And we're rocking up with our very colorful wands.
And now, allow me to introduce the Master of Terror, the King of Nightmares, Jack Skellington! Bravo, Jack! Bravo! Those ghosts will be a big hit at this year's Halloween.
Thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
Then I'll go attend to the decorations.
So, something that's really cool about this as well is, obviously, you've got your voice of Jack Skellington. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it is... Yeah, he does reprise his role for the games. It's not a really good impressionist. It's actually him. And that's such a good pull because... Some of the Disney voices, you listen to them and they are their characters. They're the voices that you come to know and expect. But then you'll also have Sean Astin, Samwise Gamgee voicing Hercules in Kingdom Hearts 1. And you go, whoa, that's so weird. Another thing that's I really like about Nightmare Before Christmas is you've got Chris Sarandon, who's the voice actor, but what was kind of a fun fact, if you will, was to learn that Danny Elfman, amazing composer that he is, does not look how you expect. Danny Elfman's the singing voice for Jack Skellington, which is very cool. Not the flashiest intro coming out of the fountain there. We've seen better from Jack, but hearing that voice is so good. That's quite a costume. Welcome to Halloween Town. To our town, Halloween means everything. Jack and the rest of us always looking for new ways to scare people. Love the pumpkin streetlights. You know what? I changed my mind. This isn't top 3 world at all. This is my favorite world in the game. Favorite Disney world. I have to give it to it, honestly. And it's just down to the fact that there's effort. I can just... Insane effort from the outfits to the Kingdom Hearts version of the music to just completely nailing the aesthetic within a PS2 environment. Do that 3 times, you get an elixir. You may be wondering, Apocalypse, why you keep tugging on that thing? That's exactly why. Get yourself an elixir. Also, this is one of those really cool Kingdom Hearts 1 things with the environment. Hold on. Memory, don't fail me now. Oh my god, is it a Kingdom Hearts 2 thing? Oh my god, it might be a Kingdom Hearts 2 thing. Wait. Oh my god, I think my memory has failed me. I was convinced. I'm pretty sure that guillotine moves. Oh my god. Alright. I'll hand in my gamer card. I'll hand it in. I quit. You know what? It's not in this game. That's my bad. I formally apologize. I was getting way ahead of myself. I was about to show you a really cool thing. You'll have to wait for the really cool thing. Damn it. All right, now we'll go check in with the doc. The research lab that is, yeah, look at that. Kind of non-existent.
I don't understand. Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it! Why, of course. The Heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first take a container with a lock.
We need the key to this thing first.
You're really going to unlock it for them? Why not? If they succeed, we won't have to fight the Heartless, right? Besides, I want to see the Heartless dance too. Don't you? Not really.
My, that was amazing. And you are...
Sora.
Well done, Sora. I'd like you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system. He's quite a genius. Okay, Doctor, let's continue. The ingredients for a heart. Pulse. Emotion.
Terror.
Fear. Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
Maybe we're missing some ingredients. Let's try adding memory. Sally? Sally! Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sure.
Yes, that's right. New world, new party member. Jack has joined. So we're going to have a very tall, skelly boy in here. I'm just going to glaze this entire world the whole time we're here. And this is why when, you know, you've got two choices of Atlantica and Nightmare Before Christmas, level 5 and 6. And if you trudge through Atlantica for a bit, you get treated to this place. And it's a big tonal shift. I'm going to glaze the world the whole time. I love the idea of the Heartless fitting in with this world so perfectly. They fit aesthetically, thematically. It's so cool. And the way that they work in ingredients for things, like what's the ingredients of a heart? I love the little like you know, Tim Burton's snake eating itself. You got your Ouroboros. Like, what makes up a heart? All of these different things. It's so exciting. Didn't get a reprisal of the role for the doc, for Finkelstein here. I believe that the voice of Finkelstein in the movie was a one and done, and then it was replaced by another guy for all of his future appearances. So, different voice, but it's close enough. You're not going to be able to get everyone. Sometimes it's due to them being busy, they just decline, or maybe they're not with us anymore, stuff like that.
Sally should have the memory we need, but she's not here. Where could that girl be?
She's slipped stuff into my tea again. I'm going to sleep. I think we can go first person mode if you want to have a read of random scribbles. Yes. First person mode is cool for like stuff like that though. Get a bit of a closer look at your character models. My favorite thing that he does is whenever he just opens up his brain cap and then just starts like literally like scratching his head. Don't you wish you could do that? Sometimes I wish I could just, you know, put yourself on standby, take my brain out, you know, wash it in a, you know, a nice warm vinegar bath, just clean it out. It's probably so much dirt and grime in those grooves, you know, just smooth my brain out so I don't have to think about things. Give it a nice clean.
Jack! Jack! We have a major crisis! The Heartless are completely out of control! We can't stop them!
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
Something to note about the mayor as well is the mayor is voiced by someone else in this game. So it's not the same voice. It's like another one that's kind of close. Interestingly enough, though, however, is while I've already kind of briefly let it slip, jumping through the guillotine, which I was like, oh, there's a Kingdom Hearts 2 thing. He does come back for Kingdom Hearts 2 to reprise the role from the movie. So this is one of those Sean Astin voicing Hercules moments. It's like, sometimes they can't get everybody. Maybe they'll get them in the future. The Heartless are completely out of control. The festival will be ruined. Jack! Why won't you answer me? And now the Heartless are out of control. So combat now begins. I'm filled with shame about that guillotine, because one of the things that is a strength of Kingdom Hearts 1 is the interactivity with the world around you. There's a lot of cool little surprising details of being able to engage with stuff in the environment. And this is one of those that is not there. That's okay, we'll get there.
Come on!
Go and find Sally, get that memory. It is funny going to like the doctor's lab and just looking at the fact that it's like it's not there like at all. Obviously, like scaling wise, putting Halloween Town in a PS2 setting is a little bit different. I guess like that's the explosion that we saw. It seemed to blow the roof off the place, but as we know in the movie, it's a huge tower that Sally's all the way at the top. So they've definitely just opted to change that a little bit, sadly. You don't have to walk up the really massive staircase all the way to the top, but it would have been cool to include, I think. And that actually reminds me, now that we have gone through this is what I should have done when we finished Atlantica, I should have gone through the journal at the end. I should have done let's review the journal. I've just remembered to do it now. I might save it, and what I'll do is at the end of this world, I will review the character entries for Atlantica, Nightmare Before Christmas, and the Heartless that we encounter. What I will read now, though, because I also forgot to read the Ansem's report, is we have the third one. Getting them out of order because the pages are scattered. So we've read Ansem's report 1. Let's have a read of report number 3. The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts, or incarnations of darkness, or something entirely beyond imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. I will call them the Heartless. And there you go. Very simple. The origin of the name Heartless. I said, they don't have any hearts. What do I call them? Honestly, iconic enemy name. So, not bad. Kinda nailed it with that one. Let's check this place too, once the Heartless here are out of our way. I don't know if that was Sora or Jack talking. I voiced it as Sora. Yeah, the really cool extra detail that I think they didn't have to go to, but it shows an attention to detail that I really appreciate, is the Heartless having a unique texture to them in this place. Like those shadows, they look dusty. They fit in with the world so well. And then we got this dreaded enemy, the bane of my existence. And there's our beloved ghostly dog, Zero.
Have you seen Sally anywhere?
Surprise.
Is something wrong, Jack?
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this?
Forget-me-nots.
Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envision it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
Unfortunately, another voice actor that does not return, because for the movie, it's one of Tim Burton's faves, Catherine O'Hara, and she only voices Sally in that one movie, and that's it. So a different voice actor for Sally. That's okay. I love that Zero's shy, by the way. Not for Sora. Hey guys, remember Pluto? Remember when Pluto was in Kingdom Hearts for like 2 seconds and then ran away from Sora in Travis Town and was never seen again? And Donald and Goofy haven't mentioned Pluto once. They are bad dog sitters. They're looking after Pluto for Mickey. They take him to a world looking for the boy with the key. Pluto finds the boy with the key immediately. They get split up, and they never go, hey, where did Pluto go? It's actually so abnormal. You're literally missing a member of your team. So strange. I need a Pluto and a Zero interaction. I need the Kingdom Hearts dogs to hang out. One thing that I will look at and will read now, because I specifically want to highlight it, is in our Heartless section, this brand new enemy, the White Knight. What's really cool about rewatching The Nightmare Before Christmas now, after like experiencing it through Kingdom Hearts, is you see where the design inspiration comes from. You see like what they might look at and then how to include them. The White Knight, there's like a little mummified guy, and he's just a little cutie. He's just a little guy in the movie, which I find just so funny. And then he's one of the most frustrating and like challenging Heartless in this world. He'll catch you off guard. I've died many a time to the White Knight as a kid. It's cool. They made him much creepier. He's super lanky, and the rib cage with the arrows in it, similar to the rib cage of the Search Ghost that you can spot in there. It's also got a rib cage, but it's different. This is something that I wish that the journal would include, of like variants. It would be cool to be able to see the model for the Nightmare Before Christmas version in here as well. But this is one of those interesting things where it says it mostly appears in Atlantica. Obviously, we first encounter it in Monstro, and then I think it fits in way more with Halloween Town. But they both kind of work. Like I said, like the Search Ghosts being in Monstro and Atlantica, I get the vibe that it's like they were drowned, consumed by Monstro, lost at sea, those sorts of elements of they used to be people and they lost their hearts to the darkness of the ocean. But they do fit in with Halloween Town quite a lot, naturally. But the White Knight, such a good design, big fan. Jack, why not have these kids star in the festival instead? They both look rather frightful, and funny too. They'd be better than the Heartless. Hey, Sally, you've always got a good head on your shoulders. You are Jack's rock. You're so smart. That would really work, wouldn't it?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I sure did.
Really
A
are
heart.
stupid.
What should we
Isn't
do?
it obvious? Tell Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie. Yes, Lock, Shock, and Barrel have incredible inclusions in this one. Again, we'll have different voice actors. There's some same voice actors across like multiple characters in this game. Lock, Shock, and Barrel, so good. Oogie Boogie mentioned. And obviously, when you've watched Nightmare Before Christmas, you're like, okay, Christmas. Christmas is in the title. But we're in Halloween Town, naturally. So I really like that it's something a little unique, because Jack discovers Christmas Town, and then it's obviously the core element of the film. He has his little Halloween festival, he wanders off, goes soul searching, finds Christmas. What's this? What's this? There's music in the air. And he does that, and that's the movie. So it's really cool that Kingdom Hearts was like, well, let's just like hone in and focus on the Halloween festival portion and the inclusion of Heartless in there. So it's a little bit different, which is cool. We're not just copy pasting the movie. We are actually doing something a little unique to the world, which is super fun. Like in the timeline of Halloween Town, I like to think that this is like before the events of the movie, and maybe what happens is, Finkelstein ends up building that big tower that we see in the movie instead. Who knows? And then this is one of the earlier festivals that Jack does before he discovers Christmas. Yes, this is it. Now, just one more ingredient. We need surprise to complete the heart. The mayor should know where it is.
A heart. that bonehead Jack is really making a heart, I'll be jiggered. That works for me. Ooh, when I get my hands on that, well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the heartless.
So good. Oogie Boogie, voiced by Ken Page. That is a reprisal because you have to. That's Oogie damn Boogie. You know? You have to get Ken Page back. Such a good voice. Just delightfully evil. The Boogeyman. Alright, so we'll get surprise from the mayor. Obviously, when I talk about... I like to imagine Kingdom Hearts is before the movie. It's not going to make sense, you know, especially when it comes to events with Oogie Boogie and the surrounding place. It's just a bit of fun. Maybe Oogie Boogie, you know, he forgives and forgets, and then he just never talks about the events of Kingdom Hearts 1 and the heart. But yes, this is Oogie Boogie is obviously shown up already because he was included in the Disney Illuminati in an earlier scene. So it's like technically they reveal what the Disney worlds are gonna be ahead of time. So if you recognize and know Oogie Boogie, you're gonna know that Nightmare Before Christmas is gonna be in here in some fashion. But maybe there are people on this planet who don't know Oogie Boogie yet.
Come on!
So I was like, well, I won't mention it. We won't mention the names of the worlds until we see them. Despite the Disney villain secret council meeting scene. Because they still, like, obscure the characters in some form of shadow. A poor attempt at shadow, nonetheless, but... It's more just like, if you can recognize the voices yourself, very good. If not, you'll have to wait and see. Sonic does not work in this arena. I had to cast that twice because the first time I fell off the ledge and it interrupted the spell. Or the ability, rather. That's kind of funny. Didn't expect that.
Come on!
Jack has been eliminated. That's not good. The Pumpkin King? Squashed. It's also kind of funny because I don't really consider myself to be like a musical guy in terms of, you know, musicals. But then I was also... I grew up with a lot of the musical sing-songs in the Disney movies, as well as Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe there's a little bit of a musical lover in me. When they're full of whimsy, like this. Not as much live-action musicals, I think. I like the Disney cartoon ones here and there. Like that one scene in Monsters, Inc. Put that thing back where it came from, so help me. Yeah, there are moments where I go, yeah, I'm not a musical fan, and then I go, wait a minute, I kind of am. They just have to do a really good job. We have decent strength Heartless in this world, which is why we're fighting them all. Good XP. And once again, the childhood versus adult Kingdom Hearts playthrough is very funny for me to just internally process. I'm like, man, I used to get cleaned up by those guys, and it was because I rushed through without leveling. I didn't have the right equipment on. Everything was just a vibe, you know? You were just having a good time and going, shit, this game can be pretty hard. That's alright though, because I am speaking too soon, because there is plenty more game in this series, and let me tell you that we haven't seen anything yet in regards to this game's difficulty. Kingdom Hearts 1 does not have a critical mode, it has a proud mode. So we will still see more of what critical mode means at some point in time. Because I am intending to play through on those harder difficulties, which means you will see lots of failure eventually. Eventually. Especially as we move into the games that I'm not, like, intimately familiar with. Like if I've played them once. And I played through them once on normal, you know? So it will be a little different going to games like Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts 3 even, and going through those on like critical mode difficulties. That's going to be a very, very different thing. For me, absolutely. But we'll get there. Have to kill all the enemies to jump in your little box there. Ghosts rise from those tombstones. Check the tombstones in the order the ghosts appear. If you get it wrong, you're in for a surprise. Hey, he said surprise. 1, 2, 3. Splendid! Now go look at the pumpkin. I believe the surprise is it summons Heartless. We'll get a surprise in this chest instead, which is a jack in the box, which is very surprising. Well, that was some surprise, eh? There you go. You can also go in here for a look at the iconic imagery. The iconic imagery! Fancy a walk in the cemetery to see the scene. There it is. The shot on the hill.
Come on!
I forget how much they lay on the waves of enemies. I think Halloween Town is one of the first areas that really do give you just quite a few waves as you defeat Heartless. Like, and there's more. You can lift pumpkins. Isn't that fun? You can cast fire on that, and you go, whoa, what's that? What is that? That is a shortcut. So we'll activate that now. Our little fire lift. Our hot air lift. don't think I can do what I'm thinking of yet. We're a little bit early.
Come on!
Yeah, aside from the White Trinity, which we don't have yet, the elevator that we can lift up, and this, which you go, whoa, what's over there? Not yet. More.
See ya!
We'll take the lift out of here. So if you jump up on that, it takes you over this side. And then that lift is now there for you to activate. Let's take the surprise, the jack-in-a-box, back to the doctor.
Come on, let's go!
I say, Doctor. Doctor, turn off my emotion inhibitors. We're gonna make a heart. Yes, this is it.
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
Well, that was good. We didn't even get to see if it worked.
The nerve of those little hooligans stealing my work.
Ah, we lost them.
Zero! After them, quick!
Smell them with your little pumpkin nose. Ooh. And here we go. We have a new inclusion to the Heartless.
Come on! Come on!
We have the Gargoyle. Again, just really cool Heartless inclusion. Cool design. Designs that, like, really complement and fit that Burton aesthetic while also being in Kingdom Hearts. Winged Heartless that mostly appear in Halloween Town. They can move from one place to another almost without notice. Since they are prone to sneak attack, they often get caught off guard by counterattacks. At 20 XP, I think they are now the Heartless that give us the most. And the White Knights give us 16. Maybe that Aqua Tank in Atlantica gives more? Can't remember.
Come on!
My brain mentioning Atlantis because it's obviously similar to Atlantica and also underwater. But then you'll get me started, you know, on my tirade, my rant. It's like the meme of like, I promise I won't start getting political about Kingdom Hearts, and then I'll have 2 drinks and I'll start talking about Atlantis and Treasure Planet and why I think that they're perfect for this kind of thing. I've had many conversations about it in the Discord. It's a bathtub with legs! Going over that hill that we were just at. Yeah, my choice, personally, if you were going to have any sort of pirate inclusion in Kingdom Hearts. Treasure Planet. No brainer.
Fire! Fire!
Okay, that's fine. You know what? You know what? Dumbo! Let's summon this elephant. Water Gleam. Yeah, this really fits in with
Gotcha!
let's splash, baby. So yeah, this is Dumbo. Get splashed. What an inclusion, honestly. Gargoyles are a good enemy to use magic and summons against because they just give you a shit ton of MP orbs. Is this a lantern? Try lighting it.
Fire!
Light this bad boy and don't miss the opportunity. And then we can skip that room and go up here.
See ya!
That missed both of those guys. Wow.
Come on! This should help.
Just out of reach. Get down. Get down from there.
Fire!
I love hitting solid matter.
Thunder!
Where is Jack?
Heal!
Where is Jack? Oh. All good. All good, bro. Oh, good. I'm like looking at the health bar being like, where is this guy? Because I can see that he hasn't been wiped out yet. Why isn't he joining in the fight? Oh! He's just perpetually falling. Gotcha. Examine that little gravestone. And over we go.
Come on! Fire! Come on! Come on! Come on!
I was supposed to stop more than one there with that spell, but really didn't have the intended effect. Thank you. I like that, like, noise that they make when they take damage.
Come on!
Woo!
Come on! Come on!
Yeah, I think the difficulty of Halloween Town's Heartless mobs just comes from, like, the sheer amount of them, I think. You can easily just get overwhelmed by the White Knight's attacks.
Come on!
And the Gargoyles' long-range fireballs, they'll get you. Especially how Goofy is spending most of this world unconscious. If only we had a healer in the party. The classic move. Go Donald in the party, get rid of him.
Come on! Come on!
If you want to get up there, you can get up there. You just have to believe. Another flare gummy. It took until this moment because I realized that these areas are pretty small in Halloween Town, so it doesn't come up that much. It took until now to realize that again, I've forgotten to increase Sora's movement speed. I go, it took me a while to walk over there, actually. Like, wait a minute, I remember now. I'm supposed to be making him faster. Grab that. We got a meteor gummy as well as the haste. I've got 2 AP. I am gonna go for... I don't like stun impact. I'll get berserk. I can't remember if I like slapshot or not, to be honest. We'll give Goofy's second wind, because as you can see, he's needing that right now. Jack also has a lot of treasure magnet. I'm gonna take off 1 of his abilities and do 1 treasure. I'm gonna remove Donald's berserk. We don't really need his attack power increase, but I'll do second wind. Alright, we're moving faster again. That's what we want. We're moving fast.
Come on!
Time is of the essence. We've got a heart to catch. We've obviously got to increase our movement. To Oogie's Manor.
I knew Oogie Boogie was behind this.
What a nightmare of architecture. Yes, I want one of my little houses to look like a monster with snapping jaws. Can't forget the deep chasm below, if you dare slip and fall on my rickety bridge. I love moments like this as well, where you have like thoughtful heartless placement, where they like spawn on a little pole where gargoyles would be positioned. There's a fun one with them as well in the graveyard, is that sometimes they can be in place of the actual gargoyle statues that are there. I always find that super fun. Keep you on your toes. What's down here? Taking a shortcut down here, and oh, what's this? Shut tight.
Come on!
It's a door with Oogie's face on it.
Come on!
Not getting in that easily.
Come on!
Characters love getting stuck on the environment today. Goofy got out, Jack's still there.
Fire!
All of these, like, heartless fights are just traps. You go to fight them, and then you will just literally fall to your death. And I have no choice but to fight them now, because I've put myself into this mess. Because you cannot press examine.
Fire!
There we go. Get me out of here! Come back up to this place. What a fall. I'm not even at the bottom. There we go. Just complete the journey. Hey. That's how we get back up with the bathtub. We had to fall down. Just to show it as an example, of course. There's actually something in the PS2 version of this game that they have fixed for the final mix release, and that is to do with Trinity marks. As you can see, there's one there, but there's another related to this location. Final mix did fix it, I believe. We'll take the bathtub back up here.
Come on!
Open the door to the manor, please. We'll go the intended pathway instead of looking around and then falling down to the bottom. We'll get an ether.
See ya!
Not allowed to do careless fighting in this area, for obvious reasons. One false move, and it's to the bottom with you. Waiting in the tree. There we go. Gonna run to the evil playroom. What could possibly be in here? Quickest transition from like mini cutscene to fight. Immediately lock, shock, and barrel. Boss fight. Good small room, which means Sonic just gets such a good time in here. Jack and Goofy really enjoying their involvement here.
Let's go! Power! Take that!
I was like, guys, what are you doing? He's on the couch. I can't get him with the Sonic. There we go. Goofy has decided to join. There's one down. 12, 24, and then the final one. And like they go up and they take off their masks. How cool is, look at that. We're just following orders. It's a little detail. They're like, look, we're harmless. We're taking off our little masks. Again, we're keeping it cool and casual right now. We're having a great time. I don't know if anyone else had the same feelings about this boss fight. This was really tough for me, again, as a kid. I died to these little brats so many times. Just the chaos of these three running around. They would kill me so quickly. I really I play it now, and it does make me look back on it and question it in that sense of like, what was I doing? You know what I mean? Like, how poorly was I playing for that to be a struggle where I was getting wiped out by these guys? But like I've said, I was a mashing X gamer for Kingdom Hearts. So like Sonic Blade, Strike Raid, like abilities like that, never equipped them, never touched them. I didn't really understand the abilities list I was just like, oh, new thing, I'll put that on. New thing, I'll put that on. You know, if I had the AP to do it, I'd be like, oh, new thing, put that on. But I would not use those abilities that would use MP because I was getting killed so often that my brain was like, I need the MP for cure spells. You know, I can't use the MP for attacking. I'm already attacking by mashing X. I guess that was the thought process. And Sonic's just so good, obviously, and Strike Raid to an extent, and future abilities too. But yes, crushing the boss fights that gave me significant trouble in my youth, once again. We were just following orders. Oogie Boogie told us to steal the heart. It's all Barrel's fault. It was his idea to tell Oogie Boogie about the heart. Yeah, that's right. But you guys said... You should be ashamed. They're just little mischief makers. Oogie Boogie told us not to give away his hiding place. Oh, and we're not supposed to talk about the lever, either. Oogie Boogie made us do it. We had no choice. Hey, I was just following Oogie Boogie's orders. I love that, like, you know, they have masks on, but their faces are just the masks. It is very funny. What's the deal with this lever? I'd stay away from Oogie if I were you. There's no way I'm gonna take you to him. If I did that, Oogie Boogie would eat us too. You'll never find the green door. Guess what? I found it already. And I didn't mean to leave. Because we do want to save here. I'm going to save. And we are going to change the party just quickly. Given the fact that there is a Trinity down on the ground. So we're going to perform the dreaded fall all the way down onto the floor action in one seamless motion. Bang! Look at that. How good was that? All the way down. And the Heartless will try and follow and then disappear. And I would have thought the Heartless would have there we go. I would have thought they would have faded by now. Oh, there we go. Some shadows around here.
Come on!
Okay, we get the Trinity. Doosh, doosh, doosh. Let's get that chest down from up on high, get a mithril shard, and then head back up. Find the bathtub. So that red Trinity
Fire!
that we just used in the PS2 version, that is missable due to something that I will not talk about yet because we're still in this area, but it is indeed a missable Trinity mark, which is pretty funny. Oops, somebody got fired for that blunder. Dalmatians have been returned home. And so now that we've pulled the lever, it's time for us to go to the green door. So we can go to the green door in the way that we did before, or you can simply just jump all the way down to the bottom and go to the torture chamber. Sorry, Jack, it's Donald and Goofy's time. Oogie Boogie, give me back the heart.
You want it? Well then, come on over and get it! Ah!
What a hearty meal that is.
Now, let's see if I can get their attention. Oh, hi, boys! hit. Nobody disrespects me!
Nobody? Okay. Such a cool boss fight. This is such a cool boss fight. We are in Oogie's delightful chamber. And he's throwing the explosive dice everywhere. Let's see if we can figure this out, shall we? He's up there. There's glowing buttons. Maybe we gotta... Oh, step on the glowing button. Ah, the glowing button. It takes us right to him. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Oh, is he immune to stop? I think he might be. He may indeed be immune to stop. I do find it interesting that there's like... Jack is there in that cutscene. Oh, fuck. I was supposed to hit those. You can hit those and avoid this. I think you can hit those as well with good timing and block them.
Come on!
Don't have much MP, so we're just doing the old-fashioned smacking him trick. That's fine. It's such a cool arena. There's so many times I would, my performance is poor. My performance is poor today. You can hit those, but they can also hit you, so there you go. So that's how you block the attack. I died to this a lot. I struggled to trap Oogie Boogie a lot as a kid. I would always, like, get him in the wrong area. Another challenging fight, naturally. I didn't know the mechanics at the time. No strategy guides. I did have a Kingdom Hearts strategy guide, but I don't actually remember when I got it. There you go. You can smack him back into him and alter the dice roll. I can't believe we've gotten spinning blades 3 times in a row. I'm pretty sure that whatever the dice land on, you will get a different result. I'm a little surprised at that, actually. Spinning blades 3 times in a row. Let's see if we can experience a different dice roll in this next one. So there's a couple of different things that can happen. See ya, Goofy. Oh, we have bouncing blades, which just is automatic. And getting bombed with dice. Wow, I think I'm going to finish without him doing a different move. Interesting. There's a spinning blade hidden in the back, and the blade can fuck you up. Oh, he's so close. This is not an efficient Oogie Boogie attempt. Yeah, he can do the dice roll that summons Heartless. We got one. Dice roll that summons Heartless. Oh, he's re-spinning. I think we got a different one, finally. What is it? Nothing? What's happening? Oogie! What the hell? What happened? Oh, he's... No, we're not doing healing, brother. We're not doing healing. He has a fucking little darkness shower. He only did the darkness shower, wow. So there's like those soldiers right there. If there's a dice roll where it like lands you right in front of it. Oh my god. How did he... He's still alive. He's so stubborn. Oh my god. Oh, we've summoned Heartless. There you go. So there's one where it lands in front of those soldiers there and lines you up to a firing range and shoots you. There's one where that spinning blade comes out and wipes you out as well. And we got spinning blades 3 times in a row. Incredible. And we've learned Second Chance. That was not a great Oogie fight, but that's alright. It's unique. I really like the arena. I like the mechanics to it. And he shitted himself. Oh, that's embarrassing. Literally a bag of bugs. I do find it interesting that, like, the Heartless come to these worlds and then you've got the Disney villains that are, like, handling it. So Jafar in Agrabah is one of those situations where you see his usefulness with the Heartless. Clayton is like an accidental one where the darkness in his heart drew the Heartless to that world. You'd think Oogie Boogie would already kind of be utilizing the Heartless, and then there is little minions doing his bidding, you know, sowing the seeds of chaos. And he gets this heart. He's like, cool. Oh, Heartless! And he just gets a couple. I just find that funny. I feel like he should already have the basic level of control. So he gets caught up in this heart, and then he's defeated. So not really a big player in the Disney villain secret society at the end of the day. Poor guy. So that heart was a failure after all. And we have the Holy Circlet. And Ansem's Report 7. Very good. It's quiet. Too quiet. Ah! I knew it.
Huh?
Iconic. Iconic. Oogie becomes his whole mana. Whoa! How did he get so big? Look, it's brimming with the power of darkness. Oogie Boogie is drawing power from those dark globs. So we just have to destroy those things, right? I'm going to say that was Goofy talking. And we're hearing this theme again. This is a cool theme. So he's got his flaming lantern. He's got an unfortunate disease. He's got the darkness pimples all over his body, a severe case of darkness acne. He's got some form of ribcage thing going all the way over there. I like that it like forms this sort of tree hand. It's a very cool design. But yes, it is giant boss house time. And that is why the Trinity mark in this area is missable, because the area transforms. It does change. This archway is still here, and as you can see, the Trinity mark is still here. This is a result of the weird missable Trinity and the bug. So we have gotten the Trinity, obviously, because the chest is gone. But it appears because they fixed it in the final mix version.
Come on!
And then it's just kind of like glitched in its own different weird way in the fact that now the Trinity mark doesn't go away instead of not being there. But yes, this is the fight. This is the fight. There is darkness pimples, and we are performing dermatology assistance to Oogie right now. We're helping him out, clearing the darkness pimples, getting him out of here. That also shoot out angry darkness fireballs. little bit of a journey to climb up. However you want to get up here.
Defense! Heal!
Focus on the pimples. That was the highest point, so we'll work our way down to these other two. Good tech point if you hit the darkness orbs too. That was close. They'll get you. Oh god, they'll get you. So not a boss fight in the traditional sense with the big health bar, but just think of it being one health bar split across multiple orbs, and the camera is very awkward in this area too. There we go. Done.
Come on!
Dermatology approved. The surprise second phase Wicker Man Oogie Boogie. Yes. And he was blocking the keyhole. And that is how we lock it. Interesting keyhole placement. Attain the power of stars. We have a gravity upgrade. Very nice.
Sally, why didn't I listen to you?
Don't feel bad, Jack. We'll come up with another plan for Halloween. Next time, we'll do it together.
We can live like Jack and Sally if we want. I guess we have no choice. We'll have to cancel the Heartless Halloween Festival for now. Here, I want you to have this. And we get the pumpkin head. One of the coolest keyblades. Visit us anytime, Sora. Next year's Halloween will be the scariest ever. Emotion, memory. We put in all the necessary ingredients. What else do you need to make a heart? What is a heart, anyway? I can't figure it out. Good question to pose for a game like this. My artificial heart should have been a huge success, but it was a huge failure. I can't figure out what went wrong. Jack is still talking about the Heartless Halloween. He still seems set on doing it. It's not happening, buddy. Hi, Sora. Care to join me for a stroll around Halloween Town? And you can say, sure. He says, great, let's go. And then you can change the party, of course. Again, one of those, like, placements in regards to the keyhole where I'm like, you guys had what you needed, right? You know, you had that fake heart. What should have happened is, upon defeating Oogie Boogie and clearing out the Heartless, have the heart resonate with the Keyblade, and then the lock on it, it does something. It starts getting sparkly, it gets magical, and make that the keyhole, you know? Because we already, like, technically unlocked the heart earlier, but that was, without the keyhole sealing magic. It would have been cool if, like, the heart appears on the ground after the mana is destroyed, and then that's the keyhole. Similar to like the keyhole in Alice in Wonderland, which is the only keyhole so far to make any sense. The keyhole is located in the doorknob's keyhole mouth. Perfect. Perfect. I think that if they incorporated the keyholes in a way that made more sense like that more often, that would be really cool. They had it right there waiting for them. In Deep Jungle, someone hollowed out a tree with a little keyhole mark, which was interesting. And that's fine. That's fine, I guess. I really like the Agrabah one. That one's really interesting in the Cave of Wonders. I think that one's quite fitting. The Traverse Town one is just like, it's hidden behind a moving fountain square. Or fountain cube, rather. And Atlantica is the worst offender, I think. They could have easily had like some sort of locked chest or something with a lock, but it's just some sort of floating magical tablet. I'm like, okay, sure, if that's what you want. And then Olympus Coliseum, there's no keyhole, seemingly. There's been no keyhole to seal, has there? I wonder if that world has a keyhole to seal. I don't think there's anything around. The Heartless are gone. Is the mayor out here? Is he hanging around in the surprise zone? He's not here. I don't know where the mayor goes. I'm pretty sure the mayor should be somewhere. He was not in the town square. But now we get a bit of a breather in regards to the constant mobs that spawn in Halloween Town, and you can kind of have a bit more freedom to walk around. There's this shortcut as well, which I had yet to activate. That takes you over. And you can see the leftover section of this. Let's also get the aesthetically pleasing pumpkin head for an increase of strength to 30 with good critical blows. And now the outfit is complete. And I love the purple attack effect with it. So there you go. The Trinity is now properly gone. And we're down here. What's under here with a little guillotine? 2 chests. You can get a Mega Ether and an Orichalcum. Our first Orichalcum drop. So easily missable because I don't think that anyone expects to come back to this area after taking out Oogie, because you're like, why would you? I'm done with the place. A couple of items hidden underneath. Of course. And then we can go away. Not that way. It's not 2 exits, just the one. And this actually takes us all the way back down here to the bridge. And then you can go all the way back down here, follow the green liquid, and it's a shortcut that shoots you out of the fountain. It takes you all the way back to the start. Very nice. Where is I swear that the mayor was hanging around. Oh, actually, wait. He might be here. No. He doesn't exist. He doesn't exist. Wonderful. You'll have something like Agrabah where it gives you NPCs you've never seen before. And then you have something like Halloween Town where it takes away NPCs. Unless he's in here, near the guillotine gate. There he is. There he is. My memory has failed me. They all hang out down here. You'd better keep an eye on those 3 rascals. They may pull a prank the second you look away. Halloween Town's quiet with Oogie Boogie gone, so we're gonna shake it up. Quiet is boring. Actually, I don't like pulling pranks, but I don't want to be left out either. I'm not doing anything bad. Not now, anyway. I'm keeping an eye on Lock and Barrel. That's where they're hanging out. And we shall save. And it's time to go to the gummy ship. And there's that beautiful artwork on the map. Again, the 2D artwork mod is very, very nice. And there's just one world hiding off in that direction. Before we do that, however, we are going to travel back. I'm going to go to Traverse Town. We're going to warp drive. Pay a visit to Synthesis. And I think now I'm going to retry the Pegasus Cup at the Colosseum as well. Welcome, Kupo. We can make only one thing. Shocking. I can only make the rune armlet. Wow. I expected to be able to make more coming here, but that's alright. I'll have to grind for some more items. I think this is good for Donald. It'll give him an extra bit of MP and defense. The Holy Circlet as well. Fire, ice, and lightning damage by 20% as a reduction and some max AP. It is a triple. I get 3 AP. I don't think Sora has any abilities right now that I am desperate to equip. Oh no, it is Second Chance, yeah. Second Chance has come up now, which is an important one. So I'm going to take off Slapshot, and I'm going to take off Berserk again, and then we're going to equip the Holy Circlet over the power chain so I can equip Second Chance. There you go. What do I want to take off? Kind of nothing. We'll get to Second Chance for Goofy eventually. For now, I'll use the 1 AP to give him Rocket. And Donald actually kind of needs Leaf Bracer to make the meme of him not being good at healing, just him being able to get the heal off instead of being whacked in the face. We'll get there. I'm trying to, I think, Huey, Dewey, and Louie's item shop. I think that updates with more weapons to be able to buy for Donald and Goofy. It does, it does. And it's been a while. I haven't bought Donald and Goofy stuff in a hot minute. So we do have items that we could buy. I think Silver Mallet's ridiculous. We're getting rid of MP. Getting rid of MP. Raising max MP. There you go. Mega stuff. We'll grab that. And then for Goofy, we have the Stout Shield already. Shield for attack rather than defense. Well-balanced shield and the Golem shield. I can't remember. It would be really good. You know, here's this thing. It'd be really great if you could see what the attack and defense for these are, you know, instead of me having to think about it and remember, because it's also, they're pretty expensive. I'm just going to quickly pull up the Kingdom Hearts equipment so I can actually get an idea of the stats. All right, so the one that we want for Goofy, you'd think that maybe it's in order of how you unlock them, and it's, you know, stuff like that. But the Gigas Fist will give us the biggest strength increase. There's a strength increase of 7, I believe. So we will grab that. The others can give a lower amount. So instead of the Night Shield and the Stout Shield, look at that. So good old 7 strength in total. And then Donald, instead of the Morning Star, will go right up to the Mega Staff, which does give an extra bit of strength as well. Brimming with power. So there you go. My instincts were telling me to buy the golem shield. So that's why I was like, I'll double check. Because they're not even ordered by how good they are. So there's a Goofy and Donald upgrade. So this shop actually is quite useful to revisit in that sense. And I forget to revisit it often in that sense. Grab a couple of ethers, and now I have no money. I have to grind to get some more. What can you do? Yeah, I thought I'd have more materials. We'll talk to Geppetto, because I think he might have something for me.
Ah, Sora, look at what I've cooked up this time.
Yuffie!
There you go. Maybe I can make a better ship for you someday.
So we now have acquired another Final Fantasy ship. We have the Yuffie. I think we'll go participate in the Colosseum now. So we'll warp on over there. See what's going on. Have that rematch against Leon and Yuffie. We got the Yuffie ship. Now we got to fight Yuffie properly. Hercules, Zero or Hero, find out at the Hercules Cup. Wow, I actually didn't realize that. There you go. I didn't realize that they advertised the upcoming cup that we haven't unlocked yet. A new hero has appeared in the game, Sora. Okay, while we're here, I will need to prepare myself. An elixir, 2 ethers, a mega ether, high potion, and a mega potion. I'd say that that's fine. I'm going to keep the team stocked up with potions that they're just going to burn through before we even get to the final fight. But what are you going to do? I legitimately will not be able to... I could tell them to just never use this stuff. I think that works. I might have to try and get them to just never use it and see what happens. But even then, I won't be able to change it mid-fight. That's the difficult part, is when you set their behavior, that is obviously for the rest of the fight. Alright, that's going to be their setup. And as a result, because items are pretty sparse and it's expensive, if I fail, you know, if you save first, you just reload the save and then you still got those items, don't you? Pegasus Cup. Time to smash through this. We have good strength increases. We got good items. We were so close to defeating Yuffie and Leon in that second attempt anyway that we should just have it. Very good Keyblade upgrade. So on top of Halloween Town being my favorite world, I think it's also my favorite Keyblade outside of the Kingdom Key. Actually, maybe my second favorite. There is one in particular that we haven't gotten yet that I think takes that spot. Alright, there's the first MP usage. That's also the thing. It's like, you gotta try and just eliminate them before Donald runs out of... Oh my god. That was the Mega Ether. Oh my god. That was... Yeah. Goofy. My boy. That's the danger. That's the danger of, like, giving them a Mega Ether is... I shouldn't have done that. They are programmed to just straight up use it whenever, and Donald was at full, and so was I.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Goofy! He said, Mega Ether, y'all! Yeah, better to not give them the Mega stuff. That's my bad. As you can see, much stronger just by completing Halloween Town and coming back to try this. Everyone's got some good upgrades here.
Come on.
Let's give that guy indigestion and then wipe him out. This is also like the pumpkin head having higher strength and a long string of critical blows.
Wind.
I need to be using this magic because they've burned through the Mega Ethers already. They're killing me.
Come on.
I actually haven't tested it. I wonder if this stop work on these guys? It does. It does. Wow. Yeah, wow. I should have done that before. You guys are getting rid of all of your stuff. Donald! You can't hit him. Oh, buddy. The waste of MP. That's alright. Like, most of this is self-inflicted. You can customize their behavior. I have to have them doing their stuff for the final fight, so we suffer through it. Alright, it's almost time. Oh, it targeted the wrong guy to defend. How's that for a critical blow?
Come on.
Good stuff.
Nothing to.
Oh, I was just gonna... Okay. Try and quickly open the fight with the Mega Potion. Because here we are.
Just give up, it'll be easy. Here.
Oh, that was good. That was good placement.
Let's talk about.
Oh no, you've woken him up. Alright, quickly get Yuffie out of here. This is actually ridiculous. Yuffie didn't even get off the crystal that time. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Yuffie did not even get off the crystal star. Oh, Donald! Oh, dude. Donald stopping him in the middle of his blow. So good. Yeah, how about that? Leaf Bracer. Get Leaf Bracered, kid. Oh, get Sleepy. Oh, I'm embarrassing him in this one. We're embarrassing him. Oh! No way. Can't lose. You're so cool, Leon. After you've been blizzarded. Stay cool, buddy. crushed the Pegasus Cup.
We're the champs!
The difference, there's Strike Raid, there it is. The difference of that in the last time that we came here, Yuffie took so long to beat. I'm like, it's taking a while. Doing chip damage. Came in and disintegrated her that time. And then pushing Leon into the corner. Nobody puts Leon in the corner. That was great. Looks like Phil's trained another great hero. Is strength the most important part of a hero? Well, what you really need is a strong heart. What makes a strong heart? If you have to ask, you're not a hero yet. Rule number 127. Stop talking in riddles. It's not a riddle. Alright, well, I didn't have to reload, so what did we end up with? We had a Mega Potion left, a Potion left, and that. So they burned through what they had. Unfortunately. What can you do? We bring it on ourselves. We have 48 HP, so we're finally in the realm of, like, high potions being preferable. It takes a long time before, like, you move from potion to high potion with the health. Like, you just literally don't have enough health for that to be a thing. This chest will still not open, so for now, we'll have to go away and then come back. And that's going to be where we bring this episode of Kingdom Hearts to a close. Next time, we go to the world map and we see what that mysterious world at the end of that next section is all about. Halloween Town is such a joy to go through, clearly. I have such a genuinely nice time with that one. Now we'll have to wait and see what lies for us next time. What we've been able to put together with the Disney Secret Society is Maleficent is still established, and so is Captain Hook. That's right, Captain Hook, he's still kicking. In fact, he's the only one with Maleficent left from the Disney Villain Secret Society. So maybe Neverland is next. Maybe it's time to remain eternally youthful, be a kid forever, and go to Neverland. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Kingdom Hearts. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.